Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. From the Dove Newsroom this hour, the latest report shows Oregon's unemployment rate at its lowest rate in 3 years at 9.1%. The retail sector grew substantially with holiday hiring. In the state, there were over 6,400 hires in November. On the downside, payroll employment fell by 1,600 jobs, suggesting that much of the lowered unemployment rate comes from people actually leaving the workforce. A Medford man whose attorney says was unable to make a plea for himself has had a judge enter a not guilty plea in the killing of his family. 51-year-old Jordan Criado is accused in the stabbing death of his wife and 2 children and setting multiple fires in their Medford home in July. Criado faces multiple counts of aggravated murder, which could carry a potential penalty of life in prison without parole. His children died of smoke inhalation and stab wounds. On Friday, you'll be able to take to the slopes of Mount Ashland. Groomers are on the slopes making sure the conditions are ready for the first skiers and the 80,000 skiers expected during the season. The 21 to 30 inches of snow now on the mountain is expected to increase before the weekend.
The forecast is there's a little bit more snow coming in this week on Wednesday and Thursday. That'll just help freshen things up for the weekend. Then it looks like it's going to be clear for a few days. You know, it is a La Nina year. Sometimes they start off strong, sometimes they just end real strong. And there is more snow in the forecast. You know how much, I think everyone's getting a little leery about forecasting too far out.
Clark says they'll be open from this Friday through Sunday and then regroup before reopening the mountain for the rest of the season beginning on December 22nd. Now here's a look at what's coming up at 10 tonight on Newswatch. Violence in Belgium. A heavily armed man goes on a deadly spree against Christmas shoppers. Plus, close to home, Iran takes steps to challenge America in our own backyards. And playing the Grinch, atheists force more cities to give up Christmas. All this and more coming up at 10 tonight on Newswatch. Now a quick look at your local weather brought to you by Grange Co-op. For Medford and Grants Pass, cloudy skies tonight with a low of 28, a high of 39 tomorrow before a chance of rain on Thursday with a high of 43. For Klamath Falls, partly cloudy tonight, a low of 16 degrees, a high tomorrow of only 39 degrees, but partly sunny skies before a chance of snow flurries on Thursday. I'll be back later with another news update, and join us for Newswatch tonight at 10.